Hello, my beautiful fellow yogis, and welcome back to your mat. Today we have a midday mobility flow guaranteed to help you feel more grounded and present in this moment and in your body. My name is Sage, and I will be instructing your practice, but I want to emphasize that this is your practice, so you are welcome to make any adjustments or change any positions at any time throughout the practice so that you are able to feel comfortable on your mat today. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get started meeting on our backs. We'll begin by taking a big inhale and a full body stretch, reaching your arms above your head. Pointing through your toes, feeling all muscles tighten up. And exhale, bring your arms by your side. Inhale, reaching your arms above head, full body stretch. Exhale, releasing. Final inhale, embrace any shaking that may occur. And as you exhale, find prayer hands at heart center. Take a moment to set an intention for the remainder of your day or for your practice, or to maybe express some gratitude for the fact that you have been gifted with another day on earth. On your next inhale, reach your arms above head, and as you exhale, bring your knees in towards your body, wrapping your arms around your legs and hugging your legs in tightly. You may begin to rock from side to side to massage your low back. And then we'll place our left foot onto our mat, and we'll inhale, reach our right leg to the sky. As you exhale, find a figure four by placing your ankle across your left leg. Option to reach behind your left leg, pulling your leg in closer towards your body. You can use that right elbow to press into your right knee and actively flex your toes towards the sky. You may extend your leg up high if you want to find a stretch in the hamstring, and maybe rock from side to side or play around by pointing and flexing your toes. And wherever you're at, keep your low back flush with the mat and stay connected with your breath. Maybe playing around by activating your core and sucking your belly button towards your spine. Begin to slowly release, planting your left foot onto your mat and then planting your right next to it. We'll inhale, reach our left leg to the sky. Exhale, cross it over our right, finding our figure four on the other side. Finding whatever variation feels best to you today, whether that's actively pulling your legs in towards your body, flexing your foot to the sky for a hamstring stretch, or maybe you need something a little more gentle and soft today, relaxing your feet onto your mat. Just stay connected with your breath and allow any thoughts pulling you away from this present moment to simply float on by like clouds. Releasing, planting both feet onto your mat, bringing your legs in towards your body, rocking from side to side, and then begin to rock long ways on your spine, eventually rolling all the way up into a seated position. We'll take our bum all the way to the back of our mat, Extending our legs out long, we'll find a nice solid connection with our tailbone and the earth. Inhale our hands to the sky, grow long through our spine, and as we exhale, slowly dive our chest forward while leaving a soft bend in our knees to find a forward fold. This is our first forward fold of our practice, so be gentle on yourself here. Keep that bend in your knees. Maybe bend one knee at a time. Breathing into your back body and taking the time to check in with your body and see what might need some love today. Maybe that's your hamstrings or your hips or your back body. Maybe even your head or your neck. Breathe into that tension and use your exhales to let the tension melt away. On your next exhale, slowly roll to a straight spine, planting your hands behind you and planting the bottoms of your feet onto your mat. We'll begin to rock our knees from side to side, taking this as fast or as slow as you need. And naturally, you should start to move towards the top of your mat. Taking your time, once you reach the top of your mat, we'll meet in a butterfly position. Bringing the bottoms of your feet together. If you're already here, take a minute to loosen and relax and try to steer away from forcing yourself into this position. We'll take a big inhale, reach the crown of our head towards the sky, and as we exhale, we'll slowly bend over our hips, bringing our chest closer to our feet. Noting that the closer you have your feet to your body, the more intense the stretch will be. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can find blankets or pillows to place under your knees to provide some support. Just breathe into the tension and allow your knees to fall open naturally, allowing your chest to melt closer to your knees naturally. With each exhale, you should find that you go just a little bit deeper. On your next exhale, slowly roll to a straight spine. We'll leave our right leg out in front of us and swing our left behind, finding our pigeon pose. If this is not within your practice, you're welcome to find this same position, but lying on your back, leaving your left leg extended and bringing your right leg in towards your body. You also have the option to place a pillow or blanket under this right hip to provide some extra support. If you are here and feel comfortable to do so, you can slowly start to melt your chest closer to the earth. Maybe coming onto your forearms or resting your head onto your forearms. Allowing your hip to open and your body to relax here wherever you may be. Remember to breathe into that tension and return to your breath when necessary. Maybe coming back to your intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Or just reminding yourself why you showed up today. I know how difficult it can be to make it through even a 10-minute class when the outside world can be so distracting, but you are almost finished and you are doing a great job. On your next exhale, slowly press yourself up. We'll curl our back toes under, place our weight into that back leg, and plant our front leg into a 90-degree angle, finding our high lunge. You can stay here, or you can come up onto your knee, knowing that if you fall out, you can always get back up and try again. We'll inhale, reach our hands to the sky, actively pulling our legs towards center and shooting that back knee towards the sky so that you're strong in your glutes and your hamstrings. We'll exhale, bring our left hand to the mat, and as we inhale, reach our right fingers towards the sky. Pressing powerfully into that left hand so that your shoulder muscles are activated and your back is strong. Exhale, plant your hand onto your mat, untuck that back toe, finding your low lunge. You can stay here or come up onto your knee, or maybe, just maybe, if it's within your practice, we'll reach back and grab that left foot with our right hand. Pulling your legs towards center, breathing into any tension. We'll release, curl our back toes under, bring our right foot back to meet our left, find a quick plank. Exhale into your downward facing dog. For just a quick moment, we'll pedal out our heels, stretching out our calves, actively pressing into all 10 fingertips. And then we'll bring our left foot to the top of our mat, landing in our pigeon on the other side. Making whatever adjustments are necessary for you to be comfortable here. And begin to settle into whatever variation you have chosen today. Breathing into any tension and using your exhales to let that tension melt away. Begin to slowly rise on an exhale. Curl those back toes under. Big inhale. Plant that left foot onto your mat for a high lunge. Maybe inhaling up onto your knee or inhaling your hands to the sky. Powerfully pressing through both feet. Keeping your hips square. We'll exhale, plant our right hand onto our mat, and as we inhale, reach our left fingers towards the sky. Now exhale, release, uncurl that back foot. Maybe come up into your low lunge, hands on your knee, or maybe you're reaching back and grabbing that right foot with your left hand. Trying to stay strong in your core and balanced through both legs. We'll exhale, release, plant our hands onto the mat. Reach our foot back, finding our plank. Big inhale. Exhale into our downward facing dog, reaching both heels towards your mat, pressing through all 10 fingertips, gaze towards your toes, shoulders rolling away from your ears. Big inhale, reach those hips just a little bit higher. And exhale, slowly drop your knees onto your mat, landing in your tabletop position. On an inhale, we'll drop our belly, open up our chest, finding our cow. And exhale, reach your shoulders to the sky, drop your chin towards your chest, finding your cat. Syncing breath with movement, dropping your bellies on your inhales. And rounding your shoulders to the sky on your exhales. Taking it on your own time with your own breath, as fast or as slow as you need. Finishing out whatever position you may be in, now we'll come to a flat back. Take our knees as wide as our mat, bring our big toes to touch, and sink our hips back and lengthen our fingertips forward, finding a child's pose. You can stay here, or you can bring your right hand under your left. Maybe bringing your left hand behind your low back, finding a bind. Switching to the other side, finding a gentle release in that low back. Returning to center, allowing our fingertips to lengthen out long in front of us and our hips to sink deeper with every exhale. Next, exhale, begin to press into your palms and reverse cat your way back into a tabletop position. Then sink your hips onto your heels, landing in a hero's pose. Actively reaching the crown of your head towards the sky. With your shoulders back in their pockets, we'll finish off our practice by taking 3 cleansing breaths together. So as you inhale, powerfully shoot energy out your fingertips and reach your fingers towards the sky. Pause at the top, grow long through your spine. And exhale, release your arms by your side. Inhale, reaching for the sky, maybe pausing at the top for a back bend. And exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, final one, really making it count, pausing at the top. And as you exhale, find prayer hands at heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me and trusting me to guide you through your practice today. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste.